heard Turkey Al-Sheikh say that he sent you an offer, possibly to face Crawford for coming up here. Is that true, or what happened with that?
No, I don't have any offer. And look, I'm 100% focused on this fight.
It's finally happening. Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez are set to face off, and this is the matchup fans have been waiting for. After years of rumors, heated words, and back-and-forth challenges, the two pound-for-pound stars are officially stepping into the ring for a true all-out showdown. No exhibitions, no stage drama. This time it's the real deal.
Man, everybody gonna be saying, man, I'm being Roy Jones Jr. I'm coming out like Roy. Y'all must have forgot. Yeah. Nah, I can't rap though, y'all. I always been a fighter. I play sports though. I play any sport. I play any sports. Yeah. We in the rapping session. I can't rap, man.
When I'm dressed like this, cause I get off work, bro. We got jobs too, man.
Yeah, I can't rap. That's what I'm saying. So I gotta stick to what I know. I beat people up.
Oh God.
I beat people up. Man. You know what I mean? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. At 12, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Canelo. Man, yeah, we still alive.
We got.
You've got Canelo, the undisputed super middleweight champion with a February 2nd 62 record, taking on Terence Crawford, the undefeated WBA 140-pound champion, at 41-0. This is the real deal. Punches flying, no holding back, and everything at stake. These two have been circling each other for years, and now it's finally time to settle the score. The gloves are on, the contracts are signed, and the whole world is watching. Let's break it down.
Terence Crawford was with Turkey Al-Sheikh at the other event across town. Put out an open challenge to you on the internet with Turkey Al-Sheikh calling you out. What's your response to Terence Crawford's call out tonight?
No comment.
We've been hearing about Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez for years, and fans have been calling for it non-stop. This could very well be the fight of the century. Two of boxing's biggest names, both pound-for-pound kings, finally stepping into the ring to face each other after a build-up that's been brewing for far too long.
Is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. That's a conversation. It's not just, oh man, you'll whoop his ass.
Like yes, man type stuff.
I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on Israel Majumdar.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stones.
Let's be honest. This fight has been in the making for a long time. Fans have been debating, trash talk has been everywhere, and the big question has always been who's the true king of boxing. The hype around Crawford and Canelo finally facing each other has been building for years, but nothing compares to the intensity of their final face-off. Now it's official, no more waiting. The legacy-defining showdown we've all wanted is finally here.
From 147 to 168, and the win, become undisputed. Wow.
I want to go up to 68. So who would you fight at 68? Canelo?
If he win, or Charlo, the winner.
Wow. That would be crazy.
I want to be 3-time undisputed.
I don't need to take that fight because then everybody's gonna say it's too small, it's too small, it's too small, and then, you know, he need to enjoy his fight. Okay, he deserves it. He deserves it. I like Spence, but you know, I like Spence and all the respect for him and everything. But I knew. I think is the type of fight Terence Crawford is different. 168, but like I say, like he say, nobody's gonna give me credit.
All right, before diving into the tension between Crawford and Canelo, let's set the stage. The boxing world is already buzzing, and when these two legends came face to face on DAZN, things got serious fast.
Easy work. I heard him say, "I'm easy work." If I was easy work, well, you know, you would take all that money that he's offering you, but yet and still, he want 200 million for Benavidez, and he want 150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to his.
You know Terence Crawford's nickname is Bud not just because of his incredible skills, but also for his calm and composed personality. However, when Canelo Alvarez, the undisputed super middleweight champion, walked into the room, the atmosphere instantly heated up.
Just won his debut at 154. Said if the money's right, we'll fight. Everybody wants that fight. What do you feel about that matchup? People saying the weight, all this stuff. How do you feel about that?
You know, everybody wants to fight me. Everybody calling me out and everything. And you know, like I say, I have nothing to win with Crawford. 2-3 weights class less than me. But if the money is right, why not? Right? Why not? But look, I'm focused 100% on Berlanga. I know I have a challenge in front. I never overlook any fighter. So I'm focused 100% in this, and then we...
This wasn't just a regular face-off. It was like watching two giants of the boxing world measure each other up in a tense stare-down, ready for a mental battle before the real fight. The tension was thick, and you could feel it the moment the camera focused on them.
What's up, Bud? What's up? The undisputed one was happening.
Good.
What you think about the fight tonight?
It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a great fight.
Looking for the winner?
Definitely.
I saw you out there playing football, bro. I know you can run and pass like that.
Man, I'm an all-around athlete. There ain't nothing I can't do.
So what you doing to enjoy yourself since winning the belts?
Let's talk about Crawford for a moment. Terence is known for his rock-solid mindset. He never flinches and keeps his emotions completely in check, which has played a big role in keeping his undefeated record. His body language says it all. Standing tall, face firm as stone, showing no sign of nerves.
I think that's weird, you know, because you'd have to gain 20 pounds. Yeah. But they say that's the money fight. That's the mega fight. That's the money fight. That's the only thing that makes sense for Terence Crawford.
Well, you know what I mean? Catch weight. We can do something at a catch weight.
What weight you think?
Probably 160 or something.
So you said you said 154 is the highest you want to go?
Yeah, 158.
Crawford's calmness is his greatest weapon. He thrives under pressure and performs so smoothly it makes you wonder if he's even human. Facing Canelo, his attitude doesn't change at all. No fear, no hesitation, just laser-sharp focus. And that level of composure makes him a serious threat. But don't mistake his silence for weakness. It speaks volumes. While Canelo is known for his legendary trash talk, Crawford isn't the type to play mind games. He's all about proving himself when the bell rings. Still, his confidence was clear, almost like he was saying, "You might rule at 168, but 147 belongs to me."
That's right, Cam. Run up, Cam. That's right. On the toes, on the toes, on the toes. There you go, on the toes. On the toes. Yes, sir. I'm trying to move right too swiftly.
Then there's Canelo, a fighter who's been through it all and knows exactly what it takes to stay on top. He's used to having every challenger aiming for him, and it shows in his calm, confident presence. With the look and build of a true champion, Canelo isn't here for the spotlight. He's here to completely dominate any division he steps into. But this time, Canelo showed a different side. Gone was the usual relaxed confidence. He looked sharper, more focused than ever. You could tell he felt Crawford's presence. This wasn't just another opponent. This was a fellow legend. His body language screamed, "I've been the man for years. I've taken out champions, moved up in weight, and made history. Now you're standing in my way." That's the energy he brought, and it's exactly why fans and analysts have been desperate to see these two finally face off.
But you know, like he say, you know, when they ask him for the Germonta fight, they don't wanna get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, it's too small, it's too small, and then, you know, he need to enjoy his fight.
Okay,
he deserve it. He deserve it. I like Spence, but you know, I like Spence and all the respect for him and everything. But I knew. I think is the type of fight Terence Crawford is different. 168, but like I say, like he say, nobody's gonna give me credit.
But here's the twist. While Crawford stayed cool and composed, Canelo carried a burning intensity in his eyes. It was the kind of look that said, "I'm coming for you, and it's not going to be easy."
We're going to be able to bridge this weight gap.
Yeah, I don't think he can, in all honesty. I mean,
Yeah.
he might not be able to bridge it on Saturday.
Yeah.
So,
One
but
weight class.
68, yeah, but you're coming up from 35.
Mm.
35, 40, 47, 54. Sooner or later, it's one too many.
Mm.
And 68 is definitely too many. But Crawford's brilliant. Like, he's a genius. He's a generational great. So maybe he can find a way to do it. But I feel he'd be hugely outsized against Canelo Alvarez. Yeah. But you have to use your movement. If you're Terence Crawford in that fight, the last thing you want to do is stand and trade. He'd be moving a lot in that fight, trust me. I'm not saying he'd be running, but he would be moving a lot. Of course, that's the way to be.
So what made this face-off stand out wasn't just that two legends were sharing the same space. It was the electric atmosphere. Neither man was willing to be the first to blink. Both carry egos as big as the stadium they'll fight in. But this time, neither showed the slightest crack in their guard.
Brother Terence Crawford wants to fight Canelo.
Yeah.
Just from your expert opinion, knowing how Canelo fights, what he's like in the ring, I know you haven't been in the ring with Terence, but what do you think of that fight?
I truly believe, that, anything can happen in boxing, you know what I'm saying? And Terence Crawford is a legend. He's great. He's a great fighter. The only thing I see that I favor Canelo is that, is his weight.
Yeah.
And that he's more bigger. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. But as far as skill set wise, IQ, I feel like Crawford can match anybody and probably do way better, you know what I'm saying? But, Crawford is a legend, bro.
Yeah.
And like I said, you can't count him out, you know what I'm saying?
We know Crawford has been locked in, outclassing every opponent he's faced. His style is unique, especially with his switch hitting skills. Whether he's pressing forward or fighting off the back foot, Crawford adjusts seamlessly. His head movement is sharp, and his punch placement is precise. But the real question is, against a powerhouse like Canelo, can he handle the pressure of someone who methodically breaks opponents down round by round?
Yeah, more.
Canelo has been a dominant force in the ring for years, with counterpunching skills among the best in boxing and the kind of power that can end a fight instantly. However, recent performances have shown that speed can trouble him. The big question now is, does Crawford have the speed and strategy to take advantage of that weakness? This fight isn't just about physical skill. Both Crawford and Canelo are masters of the mental game. They've each faced some of the toughest challenges in boxing, but this face-off had a different vibe. Canelo's trademark trash talk was absent, and Crawford, for once, didn't brush off his opponent's psychological tactics. It felt like a silent battle was playing out right in front of us.
With the whole Oscar De La Hoya thing.
I'm glad to go away from him.
Yeah.
He's fucking crazy.
We're really good friends with Dana White.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like Oscar De La Hoya too, I said.
Oscar De La Hoya has announced he's coming out of retirement to box again. Cocaine isn't cheap.
I think nobody.
Because he's a vacuum, right?
Every time he's in problems, he don't have any fighters left. Ryan Garcia, because he signed with him. Now Ryan Garcia, I think is in a problem with him. That's why nobody wants to be with him, because he's...
Canelo usually brings the heat, but Crawford's calm, unreadable expression made it hard to tell what he was thinking. Their stare down lasted longer than usual. Usually one fighter looks away first, but this time neither did. It felt like a showdown straight out of the movies. This moment was like a silent challenge. If they can't break each other mentally now, they'll have to settle it with skill, strategy, and heart. Both fighters are known for their incredible ring IQ, so with everything on the line, it's all about legacy. This fight isn't just another title or payday, it's about making history.
Because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and is strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him the credit for. I think that fight, if it does happen, as long as Crawford stays away and just boxes and be smart, he can win that fight. I think Crawford's a better fighter than Charlo, and he's a smart fighter as well. He switches and everything, so that would be a very good...
If Crawford beats Canelo, it's more than just a win. It would cement his place among boxing's all-time greats and show he can take down anyone, anywhere, at any weight. But if Canelo wins, it proves he's the true pound-for-pound king and maybe the best fighter of his generation. For both men, this fight could shape their legacy for years to come.
2 more weight classes. Like, once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down. You know, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he still got that kind of steam. But, you know, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo have, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another, you know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that...
And believe me, the fans are totally ready. The social media buzz, the memes, the rivalries, it's clear everyone's been waiting for this fight. Whether you're Team Crawford or Team Canelo, this is one showdown you won't want to miss. So, after all the tension and face-offs, what's next? It looks like the fight is heading to the ring soon. No official date yet, but with DAZN backing it, the hype is only going to grow. Training camps will be serious, the trash talk will get louder, and the excitement will keep building. Fans are already debating who has the advantage, Crawford's speed or Canelo's power, Crawford's adaptability or Canelo's toughness. What do you think? Who's going to take the crown, Terence Crawford or Canelo Alvarez? Drop your thoughts below because this fight is set to be historic. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss any updates on this epic battle. See you in the next video.